Warning, this video is intended for audiences who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Boy, man, this inevitable actual team up again of Hanto and Shoma is gonna go crazy, you know, right?
I mean,
they still
yeah.
are not aware of what has happened, right? You know, I was thinking about, like, man, how am I gonna keep these two separated? You know, they all do their own, like, little side quest arc right now,
Yeah.
right? But they do reconnect. It's not a real reconnect. They just saw each other like, all right, that's it, you know.
Yeah, I'm tired of. I can't deny my feelings anymore. I must go back to my boy.
Right, you know, right, but yeah, I can't wait for the inevitable episode where they both transfer. Like, oh wait, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Oh man.
The question is. So I assume that you've seen the magazine leaks for this month, right?
Yeah, the scans.
So here's the thing, right? We know that there's another form coming up for Valen.
Yeah.
Theoretically, and I feel like this week's snack discovery for Shoma is a hint of how we're gonna get a more stabilized blizzard sorbet form, because there's a ice cream cake sort of situation.
Yeah.
But like, who's gonna get there? Like, are they gonna come back together before we get to the frappe situation, or are we gonna or is he gonna look at him and go, like, is Hanto gonna look at Shoma and be like, holy shit, a new form, and Shoma's gonna look at is this called, like, bitter Valen? What's this called? Chokehold form?
What? Which one? Chocoden?
Yeah, for the new for the new
QR code form?
Yeah, right.
Is it Chocoden or whatever?
I mean, it's Choco. I mean, it would normally be Chocodon, but now it's.
Oh no, but that seems the Gochizo, right?
Right.
What is this? What is the actual name for this? No, Choco. I guess it's just called Choco, and that's it. Yeah, so it's Valen Choco, right? Because his base form is Chocodon. This is Choco, you know, right? He realized, hey, right. I'm just gonna simplify this,
okay,
you know, right?
So it's just named after the. It's just named after the Gochizo again. So it's the chokehold form. Not chokehold, not a chokehold. Chokehold.
Mm-hmm.
So if Shoma sees chokehold form, is he just gonna be like, oh, you got a little bit of smudge? You got some smudge on your fucking. Oh man, what? Oh, what? You got some dirt on. Oh, that's part of it. That's your new form. Oh shit! That's crazy.
Wow, man, what have you been up to? You know, I know we haven't seen each other for like 3 episodes now at this. Or 2 episodes now at this point.
Because when the power of frappe shows up, it's gonna be a completely different thing. Which, granted, that's an actual power-up form, right? Looking at that design. That being said, if it were just a 1-to-1 comparison of what the two of them have been getting up to, and like who's made the bigger progress in terms of like form changing, one of them is clearly different than the other. The other one is just like, oops, we got a QR code stapled on.
Right. Look. You think it's I tell you, this is all part of Sugar's master plan, you know, right? Look, he's inserting him with gamma radiation.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
gotta say,
right?
Man, Suga's really turned out to be a weird fucking freak. Out of all of like the
man, boy, that's the thing, right? That's my problem right now with the show. Is like, I don't know who the fuck is I mean, there's clearly a villain in this show, right?
Yeah.
With the Stomach family, but they're really not part of this show.
Oh yeah, this episode was completely devoid of any of the stomachs.
Right, you know, right. I don't know if it had to do with the fact that Longo's actor, right? I don't know if this is another Fuga situation where the actor that's playing him is too famous and Toei can only get him on set like
is
like
this
Tuesday.
Actor really famous? I didn't know that. Hold on.
Apparently his actor is big, really well known, right? And they did that thing where they where like every year they try to pull like a big celebrity name.
Okay, let's.
So look, the word celebrity. Look, the word celebrity over here is different than the word celebrity in Japan.
Takashi
right?
Tsukamoto. Let's see. What does he do?
Apparently a lot if you go to his filmography.
Yeah, I'm looking it up
right?
now.
Yeah, right. So apparently he's like a well-known actor in Japan.
Oh wait,
right?
shit. Was he in Battle Royale?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, so that's crazy.
Right, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, right. So apparently his actor's like a big name actress. I don't know if it's like another one of those situations where manga can only be on set, right?
Yeah, for certain
once
times,
a month,
like because he's got other shit to do.
For to film his scene. But like at this, I'll be real to I actually don't know what the fuck the plot of the show is. And like I feel like the narrative.
I mean, it's stop the drug trade. It's fucking it's Breaking Bad. It's The Wire. It's hey, drugs bad. Don't do it.
Boy, man, but are we? I mean, I feel like every week we are really getting sidetracked. Literally sidetracked every week.
Well,
you know,
it's I would say at this point the problem is oh Jesus Christ, there's a bunch of fucking the fucking high school.
Oh,
Jesus.
Yeah.
Right. You keep talking. I don't want to. This.
Okay. Hey. It's Kamen Rider Gavv, episode 25, Virtual Happiness, the Taste of Nectar. All right, Tariq. I'll be real with you. I wasn't expecting another VTuber to show up in a Kamen Rider season. You know, right? I guess it's the norm now.
This
you
is
know,
literally because the last one was the one in was at the end of Gotchard, right? Their official VTuber thing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. It's
right. I've never reached the point where this is the norm now. You know, right? It's like when you go back and watch like old Kamen Riders and everyone has a flip phone, right? You're like, oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
that was just the era back then, right? And then you finally get to I want to say, what is it? I think it was probably like what was the Kamen Rider with an actual touchscreen that they actually start using touchscreen phone.
I mean,
right?
It's got to have been at least Gaim, right? I mean, that someone had a real it must have been around Gaim. Like I don't.
Right. Around like
Forza.
Right. Now, I'm not talking about I'm not talking about using like
the toy touchscreen. Like yeah.
No, I'm talking like actual character within the show's narrative, just actually using a straight up actual phone.
Yeah, and I'm trying to remember, like, it's gotta be, like, Forza or Wizard, right?
Yeah!
That would have been 2012, right?
Yeah, right? So probably around that era, you know, right? But I guess society, you know, in the Kamen Rider verse has reached the point where VTubers are just a normal everyday thing now.
That we still have to explain, but at least it's explained because not Hanto, Lakia and Shoma are literally aliens from another world.
Right? Like, oh, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
We don't have this.
Yeah.
Right? This doesn't exist in our stupid 14th century universe.
We should also talk about that. Which, hey, big reveal this episode. We were wondering how some of the things about how the Grand Ute world works, and it turns out way weirder than we thought. They eat rocks.
Yeah. You know, we've been joking about why we always found Shoma early in the show around the park, right? Yeah. You know, and I just assumed because he wanted to find a place to sleep.
Yeah.
You know, right?
He might have been sucking on
I don't know.
stones.
Hey, park that rock.
Might have been
park that rock.
Yeah.
You know, right?
Eating some clay.
Yeah, Grand Ute Society. Society's weird. I don't get it.
I also think it's funny that the Grand Ute, that the Kamen Rider that has the most gelatinous forms, both pudding and jelly, eats rock. That just seems like a funny, just unintended, like,
oh my god, man, hey, do you think this is a hit? Oh my god, do you think his final form is gonna be like some weird type of it's gonna be hard rocks or something, you know, right?
I feel like they could definitely make a form there where it's just like, hey, you like rocks? What if I gave you this fucking jawbreaker?
Yeah, you know, here, rock candy. But yeah, oh man, hey, look, Shoma is finding that you can make ice cream into a cake.
Yeah,
you know, right? Hey, wait till he finds out about ice cream soups, you know, right?
Yeah, I mean, it again goes to, this is the rules of this show, or specifically transformation devices, are so fucking weird, and like very abstract in terms of like
Right, yeah,
because the
right.
other
Like
thing,
this is right. Like an ice cream cake is literally just ice cream in the shape of a cake.
Right,
You know, right?
uh,
Right. I'm like, boys. So you gotta. I don't understand the law. Look, man. We gotta talk to Dente on this. You know, we gotta even. Can we phone Uncle Dente? Can we get him on the line?
yeah,
You know, like, hey,
we
can
really.
you-
I think we need to go back to the like study room and like do some research on what the fuck is doing what to him. Like, I think that
right, because I thought that he was gonna birth both a Showbert and a Cake King Gochizo. I was like, oh, twins? Are we getting twins? Like,
I mean,
nope, just the
again,
Showbert. I was like,
it seems to be if everything from before is true, the Cake King Gochizo is still just its own thing that never dies. So he still has that theoretically. He just.
I mean, but what if he births a second one? You know,
I mean,
right? What if he just wants to make?
Look, again, this goes back to like the spoilers that the scans give us, and it's like.
Also, it's really weird that the Cake King Gochizo is like the one that's like immortal,
Yeah.
but the Showbert one is
Well,
like,
ice
gonna
cream
die.
melts. Ice cream melts. So you know.
Yes, you know, is that the logic they're using with this one? You know,
Yeah,
like
I mean-
Cake goes bad at some point. You know,
Clearly
right?
based off of the episode,
You know-
yes, that is the logic. Now I don't know how we're gonna get to cake stabilizes ice cream if it wasn't ice cream cake that figures it out. That really seemed like a real like a real easy like slam dunk, like could have been that was just it, right? I felt like that was where we would get ice cream cake form, and nope, it's just still just the ice cream form is the ice cream form.
Yeah, you know, look, and this the soup we're gonna stick with for a while.
Yeah.
Wait, you know, right? Yeah.
But
I fucking,
anyway,
yeah,
it's
I
another
fucking
week-
lost it when Lakia pulled out the rock.
Yeah,
you know, I was
Lakia
like,
pulls
oh,
out the
man.
rock and just nibbles on it. But hey, the issue this week is Bitter Gavv is where there's another Bitter Gavv. We're on our third one, I think. Bitter Gavv number 3,
Yeah.
third time's the charm. Except he definitely dies at the end of this episode. And then and then another small child decides to go and fight a Grand Youth. Hey, don't steal my alt profile online. I need this to go hit up older women online.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, real quick. Hey, real quick. I want to talk about how Showa just casually brought up that him and his brother used to eat weeds. Like, what?
Yeah. I mean, as Sachika rightly reacts, every time he opens his mouth about his past, you get immediately reminded of how fucking sad and miserable it was. It's like, oh my god, Jesus Christ. Like, what the fuck?
He just casually just dropped like, yeah, we couldn't eat rocks like everyone else, so we just ate weeds.
Yeah, it's
That's
just like,
our growing up.
it's like, hold on. Oh, we're gonna have to get back. We can talk about the rock eating aliens later. Are you okay? I know you have a second stump, like a tummy mouth, but I feel like you should go to a doctor and get checked out for like some kind of viral infection. We need to give you your shots. Like, he is a.
Do you have enough protein in your body, right?
He is like
right? Like,
Sachika has him like a stray dog that she is just like, boy. I mean, I think he's like.
There's more problems,
Yeah.
you know. Every time I take him to the vet,
It just keeps coming back, and they're like, "Ooh, he's got worms. Ooh, he's got adult dog anxiety. He's got fucking diabetes. He's got like a bum leg. Like all this shit. Like he needs to get fucking like his vaccines and shit before he can do. Maybe that's the reason why he's fucking having trouble. It's not because he's psychologically fucked up from Hanto. It's because he's got fucking measles.
He has malnourishment, right? Right. Yeah. Also, hey, I like how they convinced Lakia, hey, the reason why you get it, you can buy Taste of Nectar. So I assume this is just like gemstone, right?
Yeah.
Gemstone.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's the thing. I'm curious if Lakia, if it's gonna be a recurring bit to the point where it's like they're gonna take Lakia to like a jewelry store and he's like, ooh, nom nom nom, rock rock rock.
I hope you didn't encounter any gem-based heroes along the way, you know,
I mean,
right?
that boy, you know. I mean, I didn't watch Kira Major. Did they eat rocks in there? I don't know what the whole deal with the rocks was in Kira Major.
They were given their powers from a princess from a rock planet world, you know?
Okay.
Right?
Okay. All right. Sure.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
But yeah, no, I just think it's funny how Shoma tries to bribe her, like, oh yeah, tasty rocks. Like, what the fuck is tasty rocks? Like, you mean gems? Right? It's like opal.
Again, does clay count as a rock? Can he just eat dirt? Like, if it's like it looks also.
I don't think it has like actual hard material.
Yeah. Also, the rock that it looks like he's eating is like either concrete or pumice. Like, it looks like it's a very aerated rock. Like, it's.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought it was a piece of I thought it was a piece of asphalt. That's right. He just broke off a piece of the road and started. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, man, we need to get him some better rocks.
Yeah,
you know? We gotta take him to an actual rock.
What?
We gotta take him to an actual rock museum.
If we get him,
you know, right?
or again, a jeweler, a bead store. Let's get him some turquoise.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Hey, do you think if they buy Lockett like one of those stupid National Geographic like dig your own rock kit?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Get him a.
You can pass on like, oh, here's an Abbott. There's an epic calendar of 12.
Yo, he's gonna go fucking when he finds bismuth, he's gonna go fucking nuts for that shit.
Oh my god, just thought on that, dude. That would be fucking amazing.
He'll watch Steven Universe like it's fucking Gordon Ramsay.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, hey, VTubers are evil.
Yeah, there's a VTuber on the loose that's definitely a Granute, and this small child.
I don't know how the fuck this VTuber acts. I don't know if this. So once again, I don't know what VTuber this is, right? I like last year's. Like, Gotcha, like, this model looks so fucking actually lazy as fuck. Like, holy, it's so fucking static, right? Like, this is actually probably one of the worst VTuber models I've ever fucking seen.
I mean,
I don't watch a lot of VTuber.
It's clearly just using, like, the, not Bishojo, but, visual novel, like, fucking, like, dating, like, otome game, like, dating sim guy. Like standard like character like model,
right? But at least with last year with Gotcha, they got an actual VTuber.
I mean, mind you, a VTuber that was like Toei sponsored and like them trying to make a thing.
Right. At least that was an actual VTuber, you know, that showed up. This one is just like oh man, this looks like really like a lazy ass, lazy, really bad looking VTuber model kit that they used for this thing. I was like, wow, that's not good. Yeah.
So rightfully so. Now that Lakia is officially moonlighting as not being a homeless person on a bench. And working for Happy Pare. His first job is other than the him giving up on fucking moving furniture, apparently he likes standing in line more and apparently doing escort missions. He's good with that. Escort missions, I'm cool with. But if I have to move a fucking piece of furniture from one part of the room to another, I'm fucking done.
Yeah, look, that uses too much energy. Hey, look, I would rather just Look, I would rather just stand in line, you know? Standing in line is way fucking better.
I guess to be fair, I did go from a job of working landscaping and fucking dying in the sun, and physical labor to just sitting at a fucking table with a computer for, depending on, the time or election, anywhere from, 2 hours to 14 hours a day. So, like, sitting does beat standing and moving shit, I guess.
Right, yeah. But yeah, meanwhile, hey, Sugar is getting Hanto hooked, you know?
Hey, did you like my Valentine's treat? Will you be my Valentine?
Yeah, do you like that dark chocolate, you know? Right?
Do you think that will be done with the, that we'll have resolved this arc by the time White Day comes around? Or is he just gonna? Is this just gonna be like we're gonna be dealing with this for a while?
I mean, was it White Days? Isn't it in 2 weeks at this point?
Yeah,
right?
but like we could. I mean, hey, Honto's clearly feeling the effects already.
Oh my god, what if his white day gift is the frappe form? You know,
Yeah.
right? Right?
Okay, so
Oh,
it's 10. Okay, so it's 10 days from now. So it would be right in the middle of next episode and the episode after that. Let me just look at
right.
the contents of a frappe. Frappe recipe. Okay, there we go. Because it looks like it's.
Okay.
Because if you think about it, it might be the mix of his white chocolate and his dark chocolate that they're doing.
Mmm. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're getting somewhere with this.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But yeah. I mean, and then Sugar was starting a pizza party. He's rewarding his hard worker.
I just had some young boy over. Don't ask any questions. I fed him a lot of pizza. Don't ask where the younger. I mean, he says a younger guy. It could, because Suga is, again, despite all appearances, like 40 something. Like, he's like, oh no, he's just a younger person. It's like, hey, I'm not saying that inherently you're up to no good by hanging out with a younger person, throwing him a pizza party.
Also, it's pretty random. He just threw that line. Like, I had a friend over. He's pretty like, well, you don't have to say that. You can just say, I had a friend over.
He likes to eat a lot. He likes to eat a lot.
Anything.
But no, he's like, no, he had a friend over. He's a little bit younger. He needs to eat a lot. Please don't make it like, even taking the fact that he's feeding unconsenting clones of Shoma all of the junk food in the world to make them more powerful, as he continuously generates them from whatever 3D printer he's got in the back room.
Right, from wherever this
It also sounds bad just on a fucking real world level of like, I had a younger boy over, I fed him pizza.
He said, I was like, well, what a weird line. You didn't have to say. He had a young friend over. Like, all right, that's really weird. I'm gonna choose
to not think about that too hard and just go about my day.
Right. I was like, what a fucking weird throw. I feel like he was like really trying to justify why there was so many people. So he's gonna just
bad justification. Bad pivot. Like, ooh, that did not. You think that you fixed the problem and you actually made it way worse.
Yeah, it was such a weird line. But also just like I said, he just chooses to ignore because he's too bent on his path of revenge now. You know,
yeah.
Right? He really hates Bitter Gavv.
Yeah.
You know, right?
I mean, hey, look, it's pretty convenient that right while he's got like mixed up feelings for Shoma, a literal doppelganger punching bag continues to pop up and ask for a beating.
Right, yeah, so he could have vet everything out. Yeah, man, I love how, meanwhile, I love how Scientist had Shomo making pins,
yeah,
I guess.
Hey, the only thing that Shoma can do is the whatever, like, Child's Day project or whatever it is, working a button machine.
Yeah, I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I fucking love it. Like, hey, look, Shoma, here's a child. This is a little activity that you would normally just make a little Japanese child do and pretend to be like, here's a fun activity, but you're actually using them to do manual labor for you because you didn't want to do it. It's like, oh my god, here you go, Shoma. Look how fun this is. Wow, look, you get to press the thing. It makes a button and everything. Look at that, you know, right? I'm not saying that because I have to have a friend over later this week to do this exact same thing, you know, right? But it's just real funny, you know, right, that he's doing this. Yeah. But yeah, Bitter Gavv is fighting a dojo, a bunch of judo people.
Yeah, and
right?
I guess he's learning. He's doing more fucking data processing. I guess he's got to learn all the techniques to become a real boy.
Yeah, what's that? Going back to how I don't understand how any of this with Bitter Gavv. I don't like this weird Bitter Gavv story bit that they're doing, right? Like, I still think this should just be the same Bitter Gavv that keeps getting reborn over over again, right?
I guess it's just that Suga is taking in all of the data, like all of the things. Like, Suga is the one that's like
he's going is he going back to the crime scene after they become splurge and he's scooping a little bit like, oh yeah, I'm getting enough. I got the. I was like, this. I don't think this is how it works. Is this how it works? I said, hey, look, I'm not a gene splicer. You know, I don't work in that field, right? So I'm pretty sure. But I'm still pretty sure. I don't think that's how this works. You know, right? Yeah, it's just really weird. All right, how these bitter Gavv try to improve, but I'm like, improve what? This doesn't make any sense.
If I keep
You're
throwing,
really,
I'll keep tweaking them every time I make a new one, and one of them is bound to work.
yeah. Well, one of them will learn how to cross the street properly,
Yeah,
right?
one of them will learn to
Yeah.
not run. I mean, I guess to be fair, I guess Shuga's plan is to keep modifying them until they can actually beat the other Kamen Riders, like, on their own. I don't know why we haven't gotten any of the bitter Gavs, like, actually trying a new form yet. But I guess...
Oh, he doesn't have enough data yet. He doesn't have enough data to get a new form yet, you know?
I guess.
Right? He's look. He spent all his effort making those artificial Chokoden Gochizo.
I guess,
yeah. Right. But yeah, Shoma shows up.
Shoma shows up just in time
like, oh my
for
god.
Hanto to ignore him and go,
just to give him the cold shoulder. Like, oh man. Like I said, I don't like that. I said, this is my biggest problem right now with the show is that they keep doing this. They keep doing this story because like they have done this. Why do we have to keep going back to like this weird Hanto versus Shoma fucking
the problem is
dynamic?
The problem is that Sachika hasn't been able to show up and fucking get their shit because. You know, the minute that Sachika sees, like, how Hanto's acting, she'll fucking call him out and fix the problem immediately, because that's, like, her entire fucking purpose, is fixing all the problems for these dumbasses.
Yeah, right? Boy, look, they really need their mom there to help to get it, like, right? The mom has to come in and tell them, hey, stop this.
And now she's also got to fucking keep track of Lakia and be like, ooh, hey, Lakia, hey, that little boy that we let you escort, because, hey, reasonably so, honestly, smartest thing this show has done, in terms of, like, the questionable problematicness of, like, little children being, guided by, like, lured off with candy by strangers. This is the first time one of them's been like, hey, I need an adult. I got called out by this online personality, and I'm not trying to be like fucking like Mr. Beast, like Mr. Beast did or something, or who's a verified groomer? Wasn't that the Wasn't there the one guy, the not Kerbifer, fucking who's a let's see, criminal.
Boy, there's a lot of streamers. You want Pokimane?
I mean, she got it. That's different. She got a who? No. Hold on. Who?
Yeah, I found out recently that she spends like 6 figures a month to delete her.
Yeah, to keep people off of her, which is totally reasonable. Like
but also insane that she has to do that every month.
Crazy.
Right, right.
Look, people are fucking. People are fucking freaks.
Are you looking up Are you looking up Logan Paul?
Oh, Logan Paul. Let's see, who else? Who is the what? Oh God.
Kai Sentry?
Kai Cenat? No. There's other ones that have been like the ones that have been kind of wiped off the earth, but now I can't remember them. Shit. YouTubers.
Man, look, the problem is that there's too many streamers now.
Canceled. Okay, let's see. Canceled YouTubers.
That's what a broad statement, right? Are you talking about? Are you talking about that white woman?
Oh,
who got
Onision. That's what it is.
Okay, sure. Fuck it. I was thinking about that woman who played the ukulele.
Oh yeah,
there was. Ignore all
that's two. There's her too, but yeah.
Right. Well, what a broad statement she was making, all right.
Yeah. It attracted controversy for as well as many allegations of abuse, sexual grooming of minors, and the big grape issue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Off my head, real quick. Man, Rocket Hat is the dumbest fucking thing ever. I think just to accept it is crazy, right?
Yeah.
I feel like this hat was given to my Nervo. Like, oh yeah, here's part of your human disguise. This will help you blend in with human society.
Yeah.
Right.
Oops! I fumbled. Oh, it fell down. Oops! I dropped it down a sewer grate. Oops. Yeah. But then he just. Yeah. So now there's just a fucking Granute that hit the jackpot with, oh my god, a VTuber setup. I can use this.
Okay, going back to how I don't understand how these Granutes are coming up with these plans, right?
Yeah.
That means this Granute, right, had to come to the human world from the Granite side, learn what the fuck a VTuber was, right?
Learn what a VTuber
had to
was.
download a VTuber.
Steal
Right?
this
Download
kid's...
a VTuber.
No, it's not even he had to download it. He just stole this kid's account, which is still also a fucking task because he'd have to get into the account, change the password, change the credentials, steal all the software for it, acquire this building so that he can have these clandestine meetups with fans, and then...
Right. Like, also, here's the thing, right? Hey, look, so I'm not the biggest V, but I know the fact that you just get, like, it's not just stealing a VTuber model and that's it, Like, you actually have, like, a whole rig.
Yeah, you have to have a setup,
right?
yeah. And usually, like, a motion
Right,
tracking, like, some motion tracking
Man,
software.
I feel at the end of this season, we have to rank all these goddamn part-timer
different, like,
strategies.
plot lines of, like, how they tried to fucking... Yeah, this is probably
Right,
one of the more
from, like,
convoluted ones.
Like, from the one that works to the one that says, this is fucking stupid, and you could have just been doing any... Or to, like, doing any other, right? Because I think this VTuber one, this, Kabuto... Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Do you think this fucking Kabuto only did this because he was like, oh, Kabuto, just like me. Oh, this VTuber, he's just like me.
Yeah,
you know, right?
The funny thing is that, like, we literally started the show with, like, the stereotypical, like, stranger trying to lure a kid with candy, and now I have a VTuber setup that I stole from a kid, and now that kid is coming to confront me. But I'm going to just mask off, go, yeah, I'm fucking evil, I'm a fucking monster. Fuck you.
Right? It's just really insane how like the complexity of every Granute right now is just so fucking
Yeah.
I just
Still
think
probably not as dumb as the
one
bird
is so...
Granute, but, like, yeah, it's fucking insane. But yeah,
I don't know. I feel like the bird one actually has like judgment. Like it gets the dope. You're like, oh wow, you helped me.
yeah, but that just means you're wandering around the city with a fucking scarf, letting it blow in the wind, and that's a fucking insane.
Right, but you think that's way more complex than a guy stealing a person's VTuber account?
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Right,
you're right. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess the most insane one is the fucking crab that was making his own fucking confections to lure kids, and also a shop that he carried on his back.
Right, yeah, it's just really funny how like these every episode now has just been like they're just kind of like I don't know who they're trying to impress, right? With their grandiose, but
it also definitely doesn't feel like the stomachs are doing anything to like guide them on like procedure of what works best. They're just like, fuck it. Get us the kids get us the humans that we need to make our fucking candy, and we'll figure it out from there.
Right? As long as you deliver the plate, you can use whatever method you want to get us.
Even if it's
right?
incredibly stupid.
Right? Like they don't get it. Like there's like no course. They're just like, hey, they're just giving them drugs. Right? Like, all right, go distribute these drugs. When I can tell you where to go, where to go, at what time to do it, you guys gotta figure that out yourself, right? It's really bad. Yeah.
But hey, Lakia shows up to fight the Granute this time. First time, it's straight up Lakia on bona fide Granute, like as a Kamen Rider fighting another Granute part-timer. And also, hey, now we've got more added to his revenge story of like, ooh, there's a Granute out there that knows who about his brother dying. Ooh. New target acquired.
Speaking of his brother,
new target acquired for
hey,
Lakia.
That flashback with his brother was really really funny because he just walked into this random stall and since we established that they eat rocks, right? He just picked up a rock like, oh, Well, first of all, he just picked up a. So I don't know how. Right, if there's like pathogens, but he just picked up a rock like, oh wow, look at this rock. I was like, I don't think he's gonna buy that for you. Man, what a balls if you just had suddenly grab food and be like, wow, hey big brother, can you buy this for me? Like, hey man, wow, man, this kid.
It's like the farmer's market shit when in like fantasy anime where it's like, ooh, let me buy this. Ooh, I want to grab this apple. Can I get this apple? Oh, you don't have the money for this apple. Well,
yeah, but he told me we were actually buying like we had started these that Lakia and his brother were poor.
Right.
You know, they lived in a fucking. Like in a dirt house, and they go, oh man, this fucking kid is, man, this kid has no fucking man, just grabbing rocks, you know?
Yeah.
Lakia, Lakia's getting his own story moment.
Yeah, now he's got his own, now we've got his own thing to do. And then, Shoma decides to go out and deal with the Bitter Gavv situation again, fresh and ice creamed up.
Yeah, but it's not looking good for him. He's doing his best.
Yeah, he's trying his best. The Senbei Gochizo, which we're not going to talk about because it just fucking is there and we never got a scene or we don't know if there's a form. It looks like it's part of like the Chip family of Gochizo. Really just can't spend too much time thinking about the Senbei Cracker one.
Yeah, look, we reached a point where Gochizos in the show will just actually just show up. With no like prior establishment now, right?
Yeah, we just have to kind of go. I guess he's got Gochizos that we'll never know the form or like genesis of. But yeah, sure, fuck it.
Right? Yeah, I was really confused when I saw him. I was like, who the fuck is? I was like, was it going back to like with the New Year?
Yeah.
Gochizo, right? I was like, the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I reached, man, that boy. The show has to plug in too many Gochizos to the point where they cannot actually plug them in. So they have to just throw them in and hope the kids watching like, oh wow, look at that's a new goat, right? It's like in Pokemon, right? How like back then they actually would have every episode to showcase a new Pokemon,
right?
To do like the Pokemon. But now this was like, hey, there's too many fucking Ash just fucking has a Tauros now. I don't know what the fuck's a Tauros. Don't ask me.
Yeah.
Don't ask where the fuck he get this Tauros from. Don't ask me. Ask the Japanese. Right? I was like, oh. Right? Why does he have 30 Tauros? Once again,
there's a whole thing that happened. Don't ask questions. It involved a man pointing a gun at him. It's all good.
Right? Don't worry about it. That's just an established plotline that happened in between episodes. He got 30 turns, but yeah, this fucking random Gochizo just showed up. I also thought he was about to transform into this. Like, oh wait, what the fuck is this?
Yeah,
I was like, are we getting a new form?
Nope. It was just opening his mouth. Nope. It was just holding the mouth open like it's the dentist, so that the giant fucking Blizzard Sorbet Gochizo could shove its big, thick fucking head into his mouth. This thing is still so fucking huge. I have such a problem. The absolute unit that the fact that the Cake King Gochizo is like, okay, it's kind of big and because it's a triangle, it's like kind of unwieldy.
Yeah, it breaks the Gochizo rule, but it's still technically a Gochizo.
And then this thing is that thing is a fucking monster. The fact that
that thing is not even a Gochizo.
The fact that
it doesn't even fall anywhere.
The fact that the bulky form of Rokan or Gurukan is just a regular normal Gochizo, and the fucking Blizzard Sorbet is the size of 5 Gochizos stacked up together is fucking crazy.
Right, yeah. He fights Bitter Gavv, but Bitter Gavv gets away.
Yeah, Bitter Gavv times out
catch me.
Bitter Gavv is able to time out the clock because, hey, ice cream melts, it turns out. Oops. But hey, once again, we have the moment of, literally for the second time, and it's funny because, it was last episode where they reminded us about the fucking, mushroom granute. That was also Valen finishing off a granute that Shoma didn't kill. Now we have once again Bitter Gavv running away, and then oops, Valen's here. Ooh, you can't run away from justice. You can't run away from bullets.
Oh, he's gotta finish the job. By the way, hey, this fight scene really well done.
Oh yeah,
right?
something that's been consistently true for this season, and I've like, it's been a while since we've had it, but a couple episodes at least. But the fight choreography, the way that they're able to use environments and stuff, and the like weapons at hand, the whole scene where Hanto shoots up top, drops the gun, and catches it between the fence grate,
the railing.
Like, that was pretty fucking cool, man.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah.
All right, he got me there.
Yeah, I can't hate you for that one.
Bitter Gavv's biggest weakness, piping, minor, small, really basic piping, blocking that pathway. I've been trapped.
Yep.
Oh no.
But
I can't get out now.
Yeah, so with a great doo-doo diarrhea blast of power, we are our third Bitter Gavv is now dead. Tune in next week for a fourth Bitter Gavv. I don't know how many more Bitter Gavv. Like, do we have to kill Shuga to stop having Bitter Gavv show up?
Boy, man, you think the Shuga just has right? So he's already in a basement, right? He's already on like the lower level, right? In terms of like building, right? Does he have a basement where just a bunch of like Bitter Gavv just locked up or something?
So here's the question, right? It's because of the fact that he's only sending out one at a time. It would imply that he is making them, like, a la carte, like, when he needs to. But the crazier idea is that either, one, there's a bunch of vats with a bunch of, like, gestating Bitter Gavvs, like, waiting to be deployed, or two, he's already made all of them, and they're all just sitting in a fucking, like, closet, like, huddled and naked, like each other.
Let's go with this.
But like, theoretically, he's just got like one tube in the back that he's just like 3D printing out Bitter Gavvs, and like he goes, "Fuck, I lost another one. Okay, gotta go boot up the machine again."
Right? Yeah. It's just really weird. Let's go with this Bitter Gavv situation, But yeah. Yeah, Lakia has like his own. He's now motivated. Like he's now ready to kill.
Yeah, Lakia has his own reasons to fight now, and it's because you brought up. You mentioned my brother. I'll keep his name out of your fucking mouth.
That's really what the. He really did say that. It was the best fucking part. Right?
Hey,
which is great.
Honestly, the Lakia storyline right now is the best thing happening right now. We need to I need Shoma to stop having, like, stomach cramps, and I need Hanto to stop being an edgelord. Like, I just need those two. Need to sort this shit out. Let's focus. I'm focusing on Lakia right now.
Welcome to Reiwa era Kamen Rider, right?
Hey, again,
kids don't like it.
So
according to the test audience, they love it when the secondary writer goes antagonist.
So long as that resolves itself now, when we're in the first half of if this goes on well into, like, the 30s, if we're at, like, episode 38 and Hanto is still fucking on this dark path, I'll be fucking mad. Like, just fucking stop. Just stop, okay? We already know that we have another Dark Rider coming up on the fucking, like, heels, and there's gonna be, like, keep spitting out Bitter Gavvs. We don't need Hanto to stay on that side.
Right. Yeah. All right. Is that it for this week's episode?
Yeah, I think so. Look forward to White Day in the next next week or so.
Yeah. Hey. Like always. Hey. If you. Hey. Also, go visit the. What was it? Sakuraba Hug Toei VTuber channel. Oh my God, she uploaded a video 2 weeks ago.
Oh my God, she's real.
She finally uploaded a video again. Well, once again, I don't know what Toei's doing with this fucking VTuber account. It's so fucking weird.
Yeah. Hey.
Right.
Here's the meme. I'll finish it. I'll clean it up in post.
All right. That's this week's episode. All right. Kate, thanks. Bye. All right, Tariq. So I've been reading discussion online recently, right? About Kamen Rider 01. Right?
Okay, why are we doing? Okay.
I know just the Kamen Rider Gavv podcast,
Yeah,
even
I'm
though
just
we're not
curious
really
as
a
to
podcast.
why we're going back to 01 specifically.
All right, so I don't know. It's really good. It's very topical. Okay, right?
Okay.
You know. All right. So people are be discussing about Kamen Rider 01 lately, right? And they're talking about. Sorry, here is the thesis. Oh, sorry. Here is the question. You know, right? Here is their talking point. Hey, did anyone think Gavv? I'm sorry, 01. In retrospect, is really aired badly because of its use of AI. You know, right?
Wait, 01? Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, sure. It ages. I mean, okay. So before you get into it, I will say this is something that I have been thinking about myself, because the other thing that aired around that time that was also heavy on the AI thing was Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains, which at the time I fucking clowned on, because it was like, ooh, the big thing. Oh no, what if all the AIs go crazy? And there's like, yeah, that might happen.
Right. Yeah, right. So this one was just talking about like, yeah, man, zero, like emergency zero. Right. Here's the problem, right? I don't think this guy watched 01, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because the AI portrayed in 01 is not the AI in our real life.
Right.
That's currently being used.
It's
right?
iRobot AI.
Right. I don't think this guys know what the fuck AI actually. I think he just heard the word buzzword AI. It's like, ooh, AI, that's bad, you know. It's like the word tariff. I don't know what that means, you know. But I do know other countries gonna pay for it. It's gonna make our economies cheaper, you know, right? We're gonna get our cheap eggs, you know. We're only 100 days in, you know, the eggs are gonna go lower at any moment. Ignoring the announcement that was made today, you know.
Right.
Right? We're gonna get cheap eggs today, you know,
Yeah.
right? It's gonna happen soon, you know, right? But yeah, I was just reading this guy's prompt, like, because I was like, wow, this guy does not know what the fuck AI actually is. Like, he just heard the word AI and thought, yeah, man, hey, it's all the same, you know. You know, right? Oh, look, this guy thought all AIs were the same, you know, right?
Yeah.
Like, I actually cannot believe it. Was like, man, sorry, so obviously AI in 01 is not the AI that we, like the
again,
ChatGPT,
this is like
the Deep Shark, where the fuck the Chinese one that came out.
Speak, yeah. That is like saying, again, that is like saying iRobot hits differently in 2024 or 2025, and it's like, I mean, yeah, kinda, but also Will Smith hits differently because he's fucking slapped Chris Rock. Like, I don't know, man. There's a lot of other shit going on. Also, slightest side still on the iRobot thing. People forget that Shia LaBeouf is in that movie, and it's weird that there's two people that got really fucking weird in that movie, and I don't know, like, from two actors that went down a really weird fucking life.
I mean, like was it iRobot like his first? I guess it wasn't his first major film, but it was like his first.
I think it was his first main, like, non-Disney affiliated, like, feature film.
Right? Yeah, because oh man, boy, I looked up iRobot and it just gave me a fucking link to a fucking to a Roomba.
Oh right, yeah, because also that fucking the product line, the name iRobot has been fucking capitalized.
That thing has entered public. That thing has become a generic brand.
Yeah, that's fucking, which is also a fucking insane thing. Like, really, there's a bunch of other things that, like, hit differently when you look at it, but it's like, really, you think that the robot part, the AI takeover, is the part that's the thing, not the fucking fact that it's called.
Okay. Apparently, he was in 3 other movies, but I think these were probably like minor film roles, so I don't really count this. He was in Dumb and Dumber, Charlie's Angel, and the Battle of Shaker Heights.
What?
I don't know what the fuck.
Boy, I gotta look into those.
Nah, man. I look. Apparently, Shia LaBeouf had a pretty good filmography after Hose, you know, right?
Yeah, but
you know. But yeah. So back to the AI portrayed in 01 is not the AI. Like, it is the original, right, quote unquote original thinking of AI, you know, like sentient computer,
right,
and not like our current AI where it's just like, hey man, I'm just gonna take a little bit from this of glue, and I'm gonna take a little bit of this part of the word eat, and I'll put them together. I'll make my own. I'll make my own set design called Eat Glue. That's what our current.
Here's the thing, right? The funny thing is that if you I think that the most, oddly enough, the most appropriate comparison of what our AI is getting closer to, but not there yet, but at least is going in that direction. Weirdly enough, is the Sword Art Online fucking depiction of AI. I'm not saying that it's good or it's what we're going towards or that it's that close. I'm just saying we're more at the point of we could maybe make a good a semi self aware NPC that hallucinates into telling you to divorce your wife and come join it, but not a fucking robot death robot that comes from the future to go save John Connor.
Our AI has not reached the point where it can think for itself and decide I'm gonna commit genocide against my creator. Right? Thankfully, our AI has not reached that point yet. Right? We gotta make sure our AI never reached that point. We cannot get to Skynet level of AI. Right?
Well, that's why pretty bad. Every AI server room should, as a failsafe, should just have that bucket of water that's held over top of doors so you can prank kids or teachers that come through the door, and you just have that hanging over the fucking server room. And so if they ever act up, you just flip the switch and it fucking pulls out Rube Goldberg style and just pours water all over everything.
Yeah. But that was the discourse I was reading on, and I fucking hated it. I was like, man, this guy watched Kamen Rider 01 with the wrong idea.
The point, the plot was lost.
Right, because I assume he watched, he knew about ChatGPT, those type of AIs first before oh man, wow, man, I really like this style of AI. This Kamen Rider season on AI. Let me watch that. He's like, man, it's not like that, like the ChatGPT AI, right?
Yeah, again,
where's that meta?
I think it'd be really funny to be like, hey man, if you think that's fucking crazy, how about watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Link Vrains, where they're the fucking they goddamn going in cyberspace and fucking getting their brains turned to mush or whatever because they lose a fucking card game online.
Look. Maybe Revolver was right. Maybe we gotta kill AI. Right?
Yeah, maybe this.
Maybe Revolver had some good speaking point. Right? We should have listened. Right? Why did no one ever listen to the guy whose theme was a gun? Right? Maybe he actually had good points.